Hello everybody.
Hey.
It's Heather, Alan, and B from C'est La Vie 3. So let me tell you a little bit about the RV Super Show. It's in Tampa, Florida at the Florida State Fairgrounds. This is their 32nd year doing the RV show. This is our first year doing
Which is the most important year they've had.
Exactly. It's over 26 acres. They have about 450 vendors, I believe, and 1,400 RVs.
The place is huge.
It's massive.
Like, if Hershey, Pennsylvania is any bigger, I'd be afraid to go.
Yeah, let's talk parking. It's $6 for a vehicle, $12 for an RV. That's just during the day. If you're going to boondock, it's $20 per night to boondock.
Which is kind of pricey.
Yeah.
For boondocking.
But you're right there and you get to walk.
Yeah.
Or you can get tickets for all, Tuesday through Sunday for $200, and that is electric only.
Which is not a bad idea, because then you can run your air conditioners, you don't have to bring a generator, or you don't have to buy lithium batteries. Just a shout out. I think that'd be pretty cool.
You come in and they are not like Disney World where it's like you park right here. You can drive around and find a shady spot. You can park right by the entrance, so you don't have to walk any more than the 5 miles you'll be walking. You can park half a mile away under a bunch of trees. We kind of chose halfway in the middle. We found an oak tree, not too close, not too far away, and we parked under there, and it was great. It wasn't too hot, left the windows open. It was good.
Yep. Plenty of security. You can feel comfortable going in and leaving your windows open around there. There's gates all the way around it, and they have roaming security guys all day long.
Yes. Also, you can leave. They give you a sheet to put in your car, so you can leave and come back in. There's a certain gate you use. The gates, what else was I going to say? Oh, make sure you bring cash for parking. We brought cash for the $12 of parking, because I assumed that we could get pay by debit for our admission and our overnight stay.
Right.
But since the overnight boondocking is considered parking, it's cash only.
Yeah.
Note to self.
And there's not an ATM at the gate, so you have to buy your admission.
They go in and find an ATM, which I think we found like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got back to the gate, they were closed. So we had to pay in the evening. So note to self.
They will check.
They will check. You cannot get away with it. We had our cash ready, but didn't get to the admissions office in time. Admissions office?
Show office or something.
Yeah, the entrance in time to pay. So we ended up paying security
at like 8 o'clock at night with a knock on our door.
Yes.
If you see guys outside with generators and you show up, expect to be living and sleeping next to a dude who's running his generator at night. So
yeah,
just
we don't mind it.
Yeah.
We like white noise. The person next to us had a generator. We slept with our windows open half the night. Didn't bother us. Other people, they don't like it. So, you know.
Pick your neighbors wisely.
Yeah. So let's talk about how to prepare for the RV show. Yes. It is $10 per adult to get in. I think they do senior and military discounts.
Yep.
They also do a $1 coupon online, so it's basically $9. Kids are free, which is awesome and much appreciated by us parents.
Why, thank you.
The gates open at 7 a.m. to the parking lot. The gates to the actual RV show open at 9:30. So I felt like there wasn't a whole lot of information online. It would have been helpful to know that Prevost is appointment only.
Yeah.
Not sure we would have qualified for an appointment, but it would have been great to know.
And we don't even know how to make an appointment.
Yeah. So there
might be a reason for that. If you need to know, they will let you know how to make an appointment.
This is true. What else would have been helpful to know? Where to come into the actual parking lot.
As an RV.
As an RV. We came in gate 1.
Try to avoid it.
It's for cars. I would suggest gate 3. It was very much, you came in off the road, straight into the gate, straight through.
Nice big double lane roads. It wasn't very crowded, but you're not at the main entrance. Who cares?
Yeah. We ended up coming in gate 1 and parking at gate 3. The show is Tuesday through Sunday. I forgot to mention that. I highly recommend going during the week. You have a lot less traffic. How to plan your day. So You go up to the gate office and you buy your tickets. And then you walk a ways, and that's when you have to, like a movie, give them your stub. Before you get there, you can actually get a map. I don't know why they don't have the maps at the where you pay to get your ticket, the ticket office. So if you happen to get there in the evening, go walk around and go grab the map, because it's more specific than the one online.
Yeah.
And that way you can plan your day before you actually have to start using your ticket. If you want to get there before everybody, you're going to have to probably leave at 8:30 if you're staying on site.
Yep.
Leave at 8:30 because there is a line, a little bit of a line. We got there at 9 thinking, oh, they'd open the doors, we'd all flood in. We stood in line for probably 30 minutes.
Which brings me to the map. So our first day, we went in, we had no idea where we were, we grabbed a map and we learned where everything was and what are the shortcuts to get us around, and just had fun. We were kind of stress-free. We just wanted to see everything and take it all in and just make mental notes in our head. The next day, or that night, we sat down with the map and we basically mapped out our whole entire routes of where we wanted to go, what was important to us, and how we were going to make our day progress. Right.
We liked looking at the B classes. We liked looking at the A classes. We kind of like it all, which kind of makes it difficult to see everything in 2 days. We really needed all 5 days or 4 days to see everything. But if you're a family looking to find a floor plan that you love,
build that itinerary,
mapping it out,
get a schedule, sure. And because otherwise you'll be crisscrossing all day and you will have more steps than you can possibly imagine, which is good for you.
Yeah, you get exercise.
It is exhausting, and yeah, get that itinerary.
Yep. Bring lots of water. Bring your lunch if you can. We were able to be on our own time schedule. If we got hungry, we found a spot, we ate.
Saved money.
Yes, saved money. They don't have healthy food options. It's corn dogs, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Well, there was one little deli.
There was one little deli that I think they actually made your sandwich right there. Find your happy place. Yeah, you guys know me well. We found our happy place inside the supplier's building. Was it B? I don't even know.
B.
With Prevost, Airstream, and Road Trek. There was a quiet little place right behind Prevost. They had a bunch of tables and chairs. There was a little waterfall, bathrooms, and we sat. We charged batteries, literally ours and the cameras, and ate some lunch and just got away from the heat and the chaos of the crazy. There are a lot of tables and chairs around there, but they are reserved for the salespeople who are making sales. Yep. So there's not a lot of table and chairs. What else? Etiquette. Now
let's caveat this. We are not exactly the type of people to be preaching to anybody about etiquette.
We are not, because we had our kid running up and down that Newmar or whatever it was to make sure that the floor was of good quality and just to appreciate the good quality. But with that said, I feel like giving your kid a Twix bar while sitting on a white $473,000 RV couch is probably
well, the couch didn't cost that much.
The couch didn't. The RV did.
But the whole RV was completely white. And probably not the best time to start handing out Twix to your 3 kiddos in 85-degree heat.
No, those kind of melt quick.
Yeah.
My favorite was when the kids were told not to get their clothes dirty.
Yeah.
Don't let your kids sit on the bed and eat crackers and leave the crumbs behind. I mean, there's just, just those little things.
Just remember you're a guest. Honestly, because we feel very strongly that this is a family environment, and we should have the kids cut loose. They should be able to understand. I feel like most RVers are in that same mindset. So I really don't have a problem with the kids. I do have a problem with not recognizing when you're a guest and not taking care of other things, because you're literally traipsing all your stuff in what is going to be somebody's future home, regardless if it's a $4,000 pop-up trailer all the way up to a $400,000 or more Class A.
Yep, somebody is there to purchase it, and it's going to be theirs. The salespeople have to clean it. Just don't make more work for everybody.
Talk about salespeople.
Wait, I have one more thing for etiquette. Well, actually, that is about the salespeople. Yeah. Salespeople, be honest with them. They'll be less annoying. Some of them left us alone. Some of them were super helpful. What do you need to find? I mean, they would direct us. Do you need anything else? Nope. They'd walk away.
Yeah.
Others, And we were,
Sharks.
others were literally walking behind us after we told them we have a tow vehicle. We live in our house full time.
We're not looking for
No,
anything.
we are not looking for anything. Still following behind us. So it's just helpful. If you are a family looking for a fifth wheel, walk up to the people who work there at the specific area that you're at. Hey, point me in the direction of your bunkhouses, please. What are some options for us? It makes it a lot faster. I mean, we got down to the wire where we had like 2 or 3 to see, and we walked up and, hey, we want to see some A classes where, you know, that are family friendly.
And
it makes it a lot quicker.
I think that honesty with them, it takes a lot of stress off of them because they change their demeanor. I'm like, hey man, I'm not really looking for anything. What we like to do is videotape and maybe take a recording of that. What's some things that you would like us to tell our viewers, our subscribers, about this specific thing here? Because this is something we personally really enjoy doing. And they'll flip a switch. They'll even tell you, hey, at the end, can you give them my contact information? Some guys did that. You'll see them in upcoming videos. Other guys were like, yeah, just here's the neat things that are about it. Oh, have you guys heard about this? And they'll talk to us about it. So they kind of just cut to the chase of the highlights, knowing that, you know, we're not really there to sell, or sorry, we're not really there to buy anything.
Definitely.
But if you are there, another piece of etiquette. If you are there and you see people who are looking to buy stuff, which a lot of people go for these show deals, be kind of yield to them. Like we didn't get in the way of a salesman who was having an in-depth conversation with a guy about his next purchase possibly on this RV, and they'll be doing their tour and everything. We stand back and we let them have the way, if you will. Yeah. So just kind of keep that in mind. Some guys are really there to get those sales deals.
Absolutely. Things to wrap up. Things I wish that we would have known.
Overall, I would say the show, after 30 years, they pretty much got it down to a science.
They do.
So there was very little things that I would improve upon.
Yeah. I don't know.
The trash.
Food.
That was the only hard part for me. Food and trash.
Healthier food. But yeah, we didn't know where to put trash. We did on the way out. We saw some people who had trash in front of their RV, like a campground. And then we saw some walking to the dumpster. So there was a dumpster way in the back. But nobody gave us any inclination when we paid or came in. You know, here's what you do. What time do you have to be out by? Which is another thing. If you're going to boondock somewhere right outside the campground or right outside the fairground, you can, you know, today is our travel day, but you could stay a whole nother day because we don't, as long as you leave before tonight, we could have stayed. We didn't have tickets and we need to get back. But yeah.
They also had great little kiosks all around.
Yes.
And you could find the right person. You just had to look for them.
And the information kiosk could tell you, we walked up and we're like, we want something cold, but maybe not ice cream. Tell us what you got. They told us where the snow ice place was and smoothie place. So they were super helpful with that. They could tell us where the RVs that we were looking for were. So definitely, if you need anything, check out the information kiosks.
Stay tuned. What we have broken up from this RV show is we did our top 3 different types of Class B, Class A, and then we're going to throw them into some videos, and then we'll have specific videos on each individual.
Yep.
So that way we can kind of do a quick review for each one. So stay tuned.
I'll be curious to see what you think about our top 3s. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so impressed that I just remembered. He always has to remind me to say that. That's it for the 2017 Florida RV Super Show.